why did you call me back? Why?
You still have the nerve to ask.
Tell me.
When did you hook up with President Pei?
Do you have any idea?
That he is Baozhu's fiancé.
Have you no shame?
President Pei? I don't even know any President Pei.
Not bad.
I'm just that good.
Tell her to clean your room. Once you're done with her, remember to send me the photos.
Why am I so dizzy? Wen Wan. Hey, handsome.
You look really good.
Come here, give me a kiss.
Wen Wan, wait.
Wait. Wen Wan.
Opening room 1606. Early copy.
What is this? Thank goodness nothing happened.
Hey, handsome.
What? Don't do this.
Just one kiss. Huh? Come on, just one kiss. Do you not recognize me?
So it wasn't a dream.
It was real.
Wait, don't go.
Pervert.
If everything looks good,
Please sign the contract. Make sure you transfer the money soon.
I need it urgently.
She doesn't recognize me.
Don't worry. I'm a seasoned background actor.
I can nail any role I get.
Playing your girlfriend will be a piece of cake.
Easy peasy.
For someone in your line of work,
It must be dangerous. And you probably don't make much money.
Yet you went home with a stranger.
Our line of work. What do you think our line of work is?
I knew it. You men.
Always have your minds in the gutter. Didn't I already tell you? I'm only helping you deal with your parents. I don't provide special services.
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
That's not what I meant. I was just worried about you.
I'm sorry.
If you're willing.
I can pay more.
Willing? My ass.
You misunderstood.
I really didn't mean it that way.
When I said I'd pay more.
I was just worried you wouldn't take this job.
Let me only chat.
Send me the time and place. A confirm yuan deposit. I will transfer it to you directly.
Listen,
If you dare play any tricks on me,
you better watch out.
thank you, boss. See you then.
Why isn't this fake girlfriend here yet?
Where on earth is she? Does she have any sense of time?
Definitely getting a bad review.
Boss, did you get beaten up? Who has the audacity?
Next time you get paid.
Remember to get your head checked.
$50,000. I'm getting closer to redeeming Grandma's jade pendant.
Closer and closer. I can finally get rid of the Wen family.
And be the master of my own life.
Folks, here is the latest report.
shall we have dinner tonight?
Pei Nanzhou, you there?
Thank you, boss.
Boss.
The Wen family is pressing you again about the engagement banquet with Miss Wen Baozhu. If you ask me, we should speed up our acquisition of the Wen group, so you don't have to sacrifice your looks.
Tell me, why did she reply to me with, "Got it, thank you"?
Got it, thank you.
Is she a company employee?
Wait, that's not right. No one in the company is important enough for you to text personally.
Boss,
did you hire a new assistant?
If you got a new assistant,
Does that mean you don't want me anymore?
There is no new assistant.
it's a woman.
As long as it's not a new assistant, I'm good. Wait, a woman? Which Heiress is lucky enough to get your attention?
Wen Wan, from the Wen family.
Wen Wan.
Isn't she the one from 20 years ago?
The fake heiress who was switched at birth by the Wen family. Quite tough, aren't you? Go on, run again.
Stop. Run.
And what about Mrs. Wen?
The only one I want to marry is Wen Wan, not that whatever pig from the Wen family.
Hey, beautiful.
Come take a look.
You can wear it into luxury stores with zero pressure.
Cheap and high quality. Want to buy one?
Get your ass back here right now.
But...
No buts. If you don't come back, that dead old woman's jade pendant, I'll smash it to pieces right now.
The one engaged to Brother Nanzhou
is clearly from the Wen family. If he's marrying anyone, it should be me. I'm your real daughter.
And that Wen Wan,
she's nothing but a bastard. What does she have?
That scheming little wretch hugged all your affection for so many years.
And now she dares to steal your man.
Just wait until she gets back.
Mom will teach her a lesson for you.
Mom, why did you call me back? Why?
You still have the nerve to ask.
Tell me.
When did you hook up with President Pei?
Do you have any idea?
That he is Baozhu's fiancé.
Have you no shame?
President Pei? I don't even know any President Pei.
Stop playing dumb! If you hadn't seduced him,
why would he want to marry you?
Or call off the engagement with the Wen family?
Besides, you slept around with another man long ago.
You don't deserve Brother Nanzhou at all.
Back then, you already.
How dare you bring up what happened back then?
If you hadn't dropped me back then.
Mom.
Look, she's framing me again.
Enough.
What right do you have to say?
It was Baozhu's doing.
I think you're just shameless.
I'm warning you.
Stay away from Baozhu's man.
Or else I'll just stay with it a little longer.
It won't be long before I raise 5 million to get that grandma's jade pendant. Then I won't have to walk on eggshells around them.
I'll say this one last time.
I don't know any Mr. Pei.
The engagement has nothing to do with me. And I don't want to get involved.
It's fine. Making money is what matters most right now. Let's pause the meeting.
You may all go back to work.
Am I seeing things? Our Ice King boss actually smiled.
Should keep it down.
Let's go. Let's go. Hurry.
He's finally getting a clue.
Boss,
let's meet up.
What? Don't be so cold. We've been friends for so many years. After all, why does having you drive me to my date make you look like it's killing you?
Never again.
Come on. My car is in the shop for maintenance. I heard you and Wen Baozhu are getting engaged soon.
How about
I throw you a bachelor party. I guarantee there'll be plenty of pretty girls.
Fine, suit yourself.
You're no fun when you're on your blind date.
Remember to smile a bit more.
Maka.
I want to look at that poker face of yours.
You're here. What would you like to eat?
Let's get down to business first. When do you plan to take me to meet your parents?
So soon.
You call that soon? We meet your parents, you pay me,
and this gig is done.
I still have to take my next gig.
Do you need money that badly?
How much do you need? Let me transfer it to you. What's wrong?
I've always been curious. Ever since we first met, you acted a bit strange.
Someone as handsome and rich as you.
Could you be running a pig butchering scam?
What pig butchering scam?
Is this how you
talk to your boss?
Tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow.
Just make sure the final payment is paid in full.
If you're not, then you're not. So weird.
Go ahead and order. Boss.
I think that actor
was a bit nervous.
How about I volunteer myself?
I can play your dad.
Play my dad.
Sure.
I'll even pay you extra. But don't bother coming to the office anymore.
Mom, Dad, this is Wen Wan.
Hello, Uncle and Auntie.
Please sit. Please sit.
You really didn't Need to bring gifts.
But I didn't bring anything.
Well then, please have a seat.
Thank you for dating our Xiaozhou.
What would you like to drink? Tea or coffee?
小周? So his last name is Zhou. But the way this dad talks to his son, why does it sound like he's addressing an intern?
This is my first time bringing a girlfriend home. So my parents are just a bit nervous.
I understand. You truly are a successful man, uncle.
Even the way you speak
is so professional and businesslike.
小周, my acting was pretty good just now, right? Hire me again next time you need this.
I'll give you a discount.
Why are you looking at me like that? Don't tell me you've fallen for me.
What do you mean, yeah?
I mean, you really are pretty. But doing this line of work, what if someone has bad intentions?
What's wrong with this job? Most people don't even have my acting skills. They couldn't even land these gigs. But don't worry, I've been a fighter since I was a kid.
I'm not scared. Come work in my company.
Did you bring your resume?
I'll take you for the interview.
Let's go.
Come on, hurry up.
We're here.
Since we're already here.
Chengdu International Dat. Chengdu International DOB.
Chengdu International. Why aren't they coming in?
What are you doing?
What's wrong? They haven't even got in yet.
I'm not used to riding elevators with other people.
It's so awkward.
I get it.
You're an avoidant introvert.
An avoidant introvert, right? Go on, get to work. I know where to go. I'll treat you to dinner once I get the job.
Off you go. Who is she?
President Pei just brought her here himself.
She is pretty. I'll give her that.
She's here to interview for the president's assistant post today.
Her name is Wen Wan.
Another girl with ulterior motives.
Hello?
I'm here to interview for the president's assistant position. I'm Wen Wan.
May I ask when?
It will be my turn for the interview.
The one interviewing for the assistant job today
Is named Wen Wan.
Another girl with ulterior motives.
Wen Wan? There's no resume for that name.
How is that possible?
Without the resume, it means you don't even qualify for an interview.
At all.
You don't deserve to work at Paycorp.
Now leave.
Don't disrupt our work.
Forget it.
It was never going to work anyway. You only have your own stupidity to blame.
How could you actually believe that?
Luxury department store.
Wen Baozhu.
Wen Baozhu.
Why did you spend my money again?
Do you know?
How long I saved up for that money?
So what? You stole my identity. I spent so much of the Wen family's money.
This pocket change
Isn't even enough to cover the interest.
Ever since I was 16. I haven't spent a single penny of the Wen family's money. I worked like a slave for your family.
Cut the crap. You owe me, so working like a slave is only fair.
If you make me mad again.
That dead old lady's jade pendant.
You can't forget about ever getting it back.
Where? Where?
Fake girlfriend needed to deal with family. Must be pretty and a good actress.
I'll get straight to the point.
I hired you as my +1 to accompany me to a friend's engagement party.
Wen Wan, it's you.
Zhou Yinghua? It's actually you. Who knew the charming young Master Zhou would ever need to hire a date?
Precisely because I'm so popular, and I hate to break the other girls' hearts.
That's what I need.
A professional like you.
You have to go on a date with me today, so I can see if we still have chemistry.
No problem.
Since we're old classmates, I'll give you a 20% discount.
This time, I'm not letting go.
Xiaozhou, you need to get along with the real heiress of the Wen family.
What do you think of this dress for the engagement banquet?
You look stunning even in a potato sack.
I can't wait to see how Pei Nanzhou reacts
when he sees Wen Wan.
Nanzhou, for the family dinner in a couple of days, why don't you have Baozhu go with you? After all, you two are engaged.
My fiancée is Wen Wan.
Nanzhou, wait for me. Miss Wen, I have other business.
Excuse me.
Go get something to eat first. The chef is pretty good.
I'll come find you in a bit.
Okay. Yinhuai,
come over.
Let me introduce you to some friends.
Wen Wan.
You really are shameless. To pester my fiancé?
You followed him all the way here.
What is wrong with the security here? How could they just let anyone in?
Wen Baozhu.
How many times do I have to tell you?
I have no knowledge of it.
You're a crappy fiancé.
I came here today for other business. I've been there.
Dressed like that. What else could it possibly be?
Oh, I know. You've got your eyes set on it.
One of the rich heirs here, right? Why don't I introduce you? You can be a mistress. The money you'd make for one night
I just
be way more than the pennies
you've scraped together all these years.
Watch your mouth. If I'm a mistress, then what does that make you?
I'm adamant. You've got some nerve.
How dare you talk to me like that? Wan, you're shameless.
Get off me.
Tonight, Wen Wan is my woman. Pulling her around like this.
That's hella inappropriate, don't you think?
Zhou Yinhuai.
Wen Wan is innocent. She's not like those other women you play around with.
Let go.
To me, woman is indeed special.
But in what capacity?
Are you stepping in?
I let her go once, years ago.
I definitely won't this time.
Zhou Yinhuai.
Are you sure about that?
Do you two know each other?
Zhou might have misunderstood.
Let me explain.
Tonight, Wen Wan is mine.
Wen Wan.
Nanzhou 哥哥.
Don't let her cute act fool you.
She's just a
Low-class girl who escorts rich men. It doesn't matter who she's with anyway.
Don't end up
Getting played and losing everything.
will you too?
Just let me finish.
Zhou, I really did agree to help him first this time.
Zhou Yinhuai.
If you need my help,
Next time.
I'll gladly do it then. It's just work.
I'll pay your breach of contract fee.
No matter how much young Master Zhou offers.
I'll pay double.
Hey, I have professional integrity.
What did you say?
Like I care about your petty cash.
You might not.
But the Zhou family's business might not feel the same way.
Are you threatening me?
No need for buts.
Don't you need money urgently?
Since you two have known each other for years, I'm sure young Master Zhou won't make things difficult for you. What if we run into my parents?
Won't your act?
Get exposed.
You can't just abandon your after-sales service, can you?
Zhou Yinhuai.
I'm really sorry about this time.
Next time.
Next time, I'll help you for free.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Wan Wan.
All right, let's go.
Wan Wan.
Wen Wan.
I'm going to let you get away with this.
Mom.
Let me drive you back.
If we run into my parents,
It'll be hard to explain.
Haven't you had enough of this act?
Why did you show up at Zhou Yinhuai's family banquet?
What's your relationship with him? Why did you keep hiding it from me?
Let me explain.
I didn't mean to keep you in the dark.
Zhou Yinhuai?
Zhou Yingzhen. Your last name is also Zhou.
I get it now.
Jump 66,666. You're relative of theirs.
Jump at 66,666. The kind that gets suppressed everywhere.
A bully, distant relative from a branch family. Right.
We really are relatives.
But I get it.
Being suppressed by those rich snobs?
It must feel awful.
We really are in the same boat.
What I hate most is
These wealthy elite families, every day, just because
they have some dirty money.
They act all high and mighty.
In reality, they're just a bunch of
rude, spoiled brats.
I didn't expect.
Her reaction to wealthy families to be this intense. Thank goodness I didn't tell her.
What were you about to say just now?
Nothing. I just wanted to say, your guess was spot on.
Right.
None of those people are any good.
Take that one from earlier.
That mean-faced rich girl. She's the real heiress, the Wen family. Found and brought back a few years ago. She has no other hobbies in life. She just loves to pick on me.
If you didn't know better.
You'd think she was acting in a short drama. Back then, they were the ones who mixed up the baby themselves. Yet they put all the blame on me. And they won't even let me leave. Anyway, once I save up enough money to buy back Grandma's jade pendant, I will make sure to return.
All the suffering
I've endured over the years.
Since you need money so badly, why didn't you go work at Pei Corporation? The jobs there are more stable, and they pay much better than what you're doing now.
Don't even get me started. I didn't even get to see the interviewer's face before getting rejected. Forget it. I don't want to bother you with this anyway. In a few days, once I find some new side hustles, I'll definitely make some good money.
About your job.
降啊 6666L.
Shoot! Here they come to demand an explanation.
I better go. Bye.
If you don't want to go back.
I can.
No need. It's no big deal. I can handle it.
Jiang A 66,666.
I'll give you 1 minute to find out why Wen Wan was not hired by Pei Corporation. Then, personally handle her onboarding. Otherwise, you're fired, Assistant Lu.
You don't give me.
Go kneel at the entrance and stay there until Baozhu forgives you.
Wen Wan, let's see if you ever dare to compete with me again.
Forgive me.
Why on earth do I need her forgiveness? At the banquet today, the one who was barking at me like a mad dog
Was her, wasn't it?
If you dare walk out that door, I will smash that old lady's jade pendant.
You know very well that Grandma means the world to me. Yet you still dare to use Grandma, last keepsake, to threaten me. What happened back then wasn't my fault.
After all,
I called you Mom for over 10 years.
Does blood relation really matter more than a decade of our bond?
Name your price.
Grandma's jade pendant.
And the cost of raising me for over 10 years.
I will pay you back in full.
from now on,
The Wen family and I are even.
Mom.
Please stop arguing. It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Mom. I won't be able to stay by your side anymore. I'll leave right now.
Home, Baozhu.
This is your home.
Even if someone leaves.
You should be this little bastard.
Cut the act. I'm leaving. Sister, even though this jade pendant was just accidentally broken by me, we won't ask you to pay for it.
But I think I just
Heard you say something about repaying the family for raising you. So how do you plan to pay us back?
You aren't planning to steal things from the Wen family
And sell them for cash to pay us back, are you?
Do you also think?
I will steal from the Wen family.
Who knows? For so many years,
You know very well you
weren't a child of the Wen family, yet you shamelessly stayed anyway. Is there anything you wouldn't do?
Since I was 16, I haven't spent a single penny of the Wen family's money. In fact, Wen Baozhu even took money from me. And I have all the records right here.
Fine.
I will transfer all my savings over to you. From now on,
We're even! Those damn rich people. Their places are all so remote. Being homeless on the streets was already miserable enough. But now I have to walk 20 kilometers. Well?
Wait, is this Miss Wen Wan?
Congratulations. You've passed.
The interview with Pei Group.
When do you think you'll be available to start?
I'm too small of a fish to fit into a big pond like yours.
Bye.
We offer a really generous package.
Are you sure you won't consider it?
Who are you trying to fool? They completely ignored me before. And now they're offering such a high salary.
A monthly salary of 100,000.
Double pay at the end of the year. 9 to 5 hours.
And we even provide accommodation.
Are you sure you won't consider it?
But then again, since your company is offering such a great opportunity,
As a worker,
I should definitely grab it with both hands.
I've decided.
To give my absolute all to the company. Could you please send me the dorm address?
as expected of a big company.
The benefits are indeed great.
Even the staff dorms are luxury apartments.
What are you doing here? This is my place.
Wait.
This is the apartment the company assigned to me.
I didn't know.
I'd have a roommate. Is anyone staying upstairs? Then I'll take the upstairs room.
Carry on with what you're doing.
I'll just look around first.
You'd better explain this to me. Why is Wen Wan at my house?
A single man and a woman sharing a room.
Spending day and night together.
It's the easiest way to spark romance. No need to thank me, boss. Helping your love life flourish is just my duty as Assistant Lu.
What a coincidence.
It must be fate. Since we're both colleagues and roommates now.
If you ever need any help in the future,
Just let me know.
let me treat you to a meal.
Consider it a celebration for your new job.
I should be the one treating you.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have found such a great job.
After all our years of friendship, you actually threatened me at the family banquet.
Wen Wan.
What are you doing here? How did you get in?
Never mind that. You.
Are you two living together?
You.
Living together?
We have something to discuss.
Let me have a quick word with him.
Go ahead. What will it take?
to keep my identity a secret.
Am I part of your roleplay? You're already living together, so why hide your identity? Besides, man, are you kidding me? We are rivals in love. Why should I help you?
You never stood a chance anywhere.
She and I are already betrothed. So what if we live together?
Just keep it from Wen Wan.
And name your price.
Aren't you afraid that I'll tell Wen Wan? After all, Wen Wan and I have a pretty good relationship.
The development land in the South District, I give you half of it.
You're really going all out. Fine, it's a deal.
But
I don't agree with what you said about.
haven't no chance.
After all, you and Wen Wan aren't married yet. I'm still going to pursue Wen Wan. It makes total sense.
No one.
Let's live here together.
I'm here to join this family.
I want to tear it apart. No way. No way.
小仲
Young master, please just leave.
My place is not a hotel.
小钟 say something.
Go, go, go. I don't want to lose.
The job I worked so hard to get.
Now leave.
I'll be back.
Where do you think you're going?
I went the wrong way.
Up so early. Here.
Have some breakfast.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Did you make all of this yourself? I didn't know you were such a good cook.
It's nothing.
Thanks. Tomorrow's breakfast is on me.
It's my first day of work today.
I can't be late. Wait for me.
Good morning, Miss Wen.
How about?
Hello.
Didn't I tell you?
You don't need to.
Wait for me to go to work every day. You're a big executive. It's not very appropriate. No. Don't let Wen Wan find out about my identity.
Or you can kiss your year-end bonus goodbye.
Don't let Wen Wan find out about my identity.
Or you can kiss your year-end bonus goodbye.
I get it. I get it. The overbearing CEO going undercover for love. A classic trope.
Leave it to me. You can count on me.
Hola, Zhou. Who said I was here to wait for you? I came here specifically to welcome Miss Wen. Of course. Just in case she needs help adjusting. I can look after her a bit.
The absolute audacity. Those pets must have carried a personal grudge.
You just wait, kid.
Hello, Miss Wen.
I'm Assistant Lu from the Pei Group. I'm the one who called you to tell you to report for work. If anything comes up at work, or if there's anything you're unsure about.
Feel free to ask me.
As expected of the Pei Group, they pay so well. Even Assistant Lu, the CEO's special assistant, drives such a nice car. Even the Wen family doesn't have a car this nice.
Good thing I got here in time. Otherwise, you would have been exposed. Looks like tomorrow, I'll need to get a cheaper car.
I'm planning to buy a car in a couple of days, too.
It won't be as good as this one.
But it'll be enough for commuting.
We can carpool to work from now on.
You are a true friend.
When that happens, I'll split the gas money with you.
Sure. Get in.
Miss Wen,
This is your desk. I'll go report on my work first.
And then I'll check back on you.
Okay.
What is she doing here? Wasn't her file supposed to be destroyed?
No idea.
Hey, newbie.
Newbie!
You really don't know how things work around here, do you?
Go buy coffee for everyone in the office. What kind of rule is that?
Just do as you're told.
Stop talking back.
Let me tell you, our sister Jiang here has been here since Mr. Pei started the company. She's a veteran of this company. In the entire secretariat, besides Assistant Lu, Sister Jiang calls all the shots.
Fun. I'll go get coffee for everyone.
What would everyone like?
No need to ask. I'll tell you what we want. 3 Americanos. 1 with no ice and only sugar. 1 with only sugar and no ice.
And also one.
Hot cappuccino. 1 latte with sugar and no milk. 1 with milk and no sugar. And 1 with neither sugar nor milk.
Here's the coffee.
Let me hand them out. Xiaobi, here's yours. No sugar. This is yours. Hand in your documents, everyone.
You can't even get such a simple task right. Why don't you just pack your bags and get lost? Talk about snobbish. Just because she's got some looks, she thought she could join Pei Group to snag a rich husband.
At Pei Group, we value professional competence, not bedroom skills.
Stop it.
What are you looking at?
Are you all done with your work?
So this is how a domineering CEO feels.
So satisfying.
Is this what you meant by taking care of her? Go on, hurry up.
That was such a great chance to play the hero.
Why make Commander supporting character like me?
Do it instead? What's up with that? Miss Wen, are you okay?
Drop your petty schemes.
Wen Wan. It's not like you love.
Who are constantly eyeing the CEO.
Miss Wen is the one targeted by the CEO.
Yet she doesn't even take him seriously.
Next time.
If I catch you doing something like this in the office again, I'll report it to President Pei immediately. You all know what the consequences will be.
Miss Wen, let's go.
So she's not here for President Pei. By the looks of it, she has connections with Assistant Lu. She should be Assistant Lu's girlfriend. We'd better be nice to her.
His girlfriend? Is he even that lucky?
Wen from me, let me tell you.
Today was my first day at work, and I haven't even seen this President Pei yet. But his jealous admirers got put in his place.
And now?
That real heiress of the Wen family,
That little psycho
accuses me of seducing him every single day.
Honestly,
He and I are just bad luck for each other.
one of these days,
When I catch that guy myself, I'll throw a sack over him and beat him to a pulp.
Actually, President Pei is actually a pretty good guy. He knows his boundaries, and he makes good money. Maybe once he fulfills his marriage engagement.
things will get better.
You clearly don't get it.
Men
Are only well behaved when they're hanging on the wall.
Alright.
Let's get going.
You little bitch.
I almost let you fool me. I'd like to see who the hell you really are.
Miss Wan,
Are you here with President Pei today?
I must say, your outfit looks absolutely beautiful today.
Wen Wan.
have you no shame? Wen Baozhu, what crazy stunt are you pulling now? Nanzhou, 哥哥.
the one betrothed to you.
Is the eldest daughter of the Wen family. And that's me.
As for this Wen Wan,
Who knows what kind of...
Man she has slept with. She doesn't deserve you at all.
What?
You're saying he's Pei Nanzhou.
There's really no need.
For you guys to pretend not to know each other anymore, right?
Wen Wan, let me explain.
What is there to explain?
No wonder.
The company dorm was a luxury apartment, and you could easily pay several times the penalty fee. Pei Nanzhou, is it fun for you to play me like this?
Wen Wan.
I didn't mean to keep this from you.
Who said you could leave?
You...
How dare you hit me!
So what if I slapped you?
It's not like it's the first time. Go with your precious Nanzhou
and play house somewhere else.
Stay away from me.
Seems like I missed quite a show.
Wen Wan, where are you going?
I'll go with you.
Wen Wan, where are you going?
I'm coming with you.
No need.
I considered you a friend.
Yet you two were putting on an act to fool me.
I'm innocent.
Pei Nanzhou forced me to do it.
Wen Wan.
Brother Nanzhou.
Miss Wen.
I made it clear long ago that I will never marry you.
In the future, please.
Stay far away from me and Wen Wan.
If there is a next time,
I won't be easy on you.
Fortunately, this is just our boss being a simp. If this was our company's stock crashing, I'd better start looking for a new job.
Here's your chance to make amends.
whatever it takes.
Make sure Wen Wan stays.
The two of you.
Either you both stay or you both leave.
Why would I quit?
Aren't you mad at the CEO for deceiving you? Usually, at this point,
Aren't you supposed to?
run away pregnant.
You've watched way too many short dramas.
Why would I give up on such a great job opportunity? Besides, between him and me, it was always just a boss-employee relationship.
What are you still doing here? Wen already rejected you once. Isn't her attitude clear enough?
So what?
You're the real culprit. You're even worse than me.
Wen Wan is my fiancé.
Other than you. Does anyone else acknowledge that?
Is the job market really this competitive now? Even for someone with such a nice car, they even have to drive taxis now.
Tell me about it.
It's obvious that
They're fighting over a passenger.
You'll see this all the time outside train stations.
Wen Wan. Let's go.
I need to talk to you.
Okay.
I thought you were angry with me and wouldn't choose me again.
I only chose you because you were on the way.
Besides,
This scenario has already happened twice.
If we do it a third time.
people will accuse us of plot padding.
What did you want to say?
Actually, that staff apartment,
It's actually your own place, right?
it's not right for me to stay there. Give me 2 days. Once I find a place, I'll move out as quickly as I can.
No need. You should stay there.
I'll move out.
I have plenty of properties. If you really feel bad about it, just consider it as renting from me.
A luxury apartment in the city center must cost a fortune every month. I can't afford that.
Then let's just say we're house sharing. Aren't you short on money? You'll be in charge of cleaning and cooking, and the money saved on the housekeeper. We'll cover the rent.
But we need to make one thing clear beforehand. I have cut ties with the Ren family now.
And I won't get involved in
Your wealthy family marriage dramas. From now on, we are strictly boss and subordinate. Once I find a place, I'll move out as soon as possible.
She's still keeping her distance.
Never mind.
I'll give her some time to cool off first.
The overseas project has been moved up. Book a flight for today.
How shameless. His fiancée already came looking for her.
Yet she still dares to show up at the office.
Secretary Zhang.
Special Assistant Lu just instructed me to book 2 tickets for him and Mr. Pei for their flight abroad today. Just text him the details once they're booked.
The overseas project.
Wasn't it supposed to start next week?
I'm not sure. All I know is that they're living in a rush.
For now.
They probably won't be back.
Since Mr. Pei is away and can't protect you, don't blame me for showing no mercy.
Wen Wan.
Who is Wen Wan?
I am.
And you are? So you're Wen Wan.
You who record? Everyone can see this photo is Photoshop.
That's not even me.
If it's not you. In the photo, then who is it?
Let go of me. I'm calling the police.
This is a setup.
Stop. The Pei Group headquarters.
It's not a place for you to make a scene.
If you dare to behave outrageously here again,
Don't blame me for taking action.
Allowing your employee
To seduce men.
For this matter.
The Pei Group
must give me an explanation.
Rest assured, the Pei Group will never tolerate
employees with such bad records. But if you keep making a scene,
Don't blame me for firing the other party involved as well.
Wen Wan,
You're fired.
pack up your things and get lost. On what grounds are you firing me? I was framed.
So what if you were framed? With Mr. Pei away.
I still have the authority
To fire a mere assistant. No one can protect you this time.
Watch her pack.
Make sure she doesn't take any company secrets.
Boss,
Haven't you heard that no woman can resist a persistent suitor?
You need to take the initiative.
But
No buts!
If you hesitate now, you'll only suffer the consequence. If you keep dragging your feet, your rival will steal her away, boss.
don't forget,
Young Master Zhou is still watching like a hawk. If he takes advantage of your absence, and their relationship heats up.
Let's walk back to the office.
Yes, sir.
Wen Baozhu, what do you think you're doing? I have nothing to do with the Wen family anymore. Let me go.
Let you go.
So you can go and seduce Nanzhou.
Wen Wan,
Must be using excuse.
Of being kicked out of the Wen family.
to play the victim.
And to deliberately cling to Nanzhou.
Lock her in her room. Without my permission, she is not allowed to take a single step outside the house.
Yes, madam.
This is illegal imprisonment. Let go of me.
So what? You're just a helpless orphan. Even if you died here, who would ever know?
Behave yourself.
Ma'am, I don't understand.
Nanzhou is so protective of that girl.
Do you think he would really call off the engagement?
For Wen Wan's sake.
Don't worry.
Between us and the Pei family.
There are still many business ties. A man like Pei Nanzhou, how could he possibly, for the sake of a woman, give up the profits right in front of him? As long as my Baozhu wants it,
No matter what,
Mom will always help you.
The number you have dialed.
cannot be reached at the moment. Who gave you the authority?
To fire Miss Wen.
It's all because of Wen Wan's misconduct.
She's ruining the company's reputation.
I'm just following the rules and regulations.
Save your excuses.
Don't think I'm unaware of the dirty tactics you use.
Don't you think?
That just because your uncle works with us.
I'd be afraid to fire you.
There's no point in saying this now.
I'm giving you 10 minutes.
Whatever it takes.
You must find Wen Wan.
Eat.
How am I supposed to eat while I'm tied up?
What a pain!
Wen Baozhu, once I get out of here, I'll definitely bash your head in.
Wait a second.
Eat with this.
Just stay here and behave yourself. I won't give you another chance to get anywhere near Nanzhou. Looks like you don't know how to eat it.
Then let me help you.
Stop right there. I'm sorry.
I'm late.
I'm taking you home. Madam Wen.
It seems what I said last time.
Still wasn't clear enough.
I will not marry Wen Baozhu.
If you ever target Wen Wan because of this again, don't blame me for being ruthless.
It's not like that. Your engagement was settled by the previous generation, and the Pei and Wen families have always...
So what?
Do you really think?
The Pei family needs your two measly projects. From today on, the Pei group will terminate all cooperation with the Wen family.
No, you can't cancel the partnership.
Pei Nanzhou, let's go with me first.
Wen Wan, this is all your fault, you jinx!
If it wasn't for you,
The Wen family wouldn't be going bankrupt.
You can't just walk away from them!
Whether you go bankrupt or not. What does that have to do with me? You guys locked me up here. You're lucky I didn't kick you while you're down. And you still expect me to help.
Then what will it take for you to help us?
Give me back Grandma's jade pendant.
Mom, you can't give it to her.
doing?
Mom, give it to her! Give it to her!
I'm leaving. Still expecting me to help. Did you really think I was some innocent little pushover?
Nanzhou.
After all, I watched you grow up too. Since Wen Wan is out now, what about the cooperation between the Pei Group and the Wen family?
If we partner up, it will only be with my fiancé's family. Since Wen Wan is no longer part of your family. What does it have to do with you?
Oh, by the way,
From now on, tell Miss Baozhu to stay far away from my fiancé.
If she makes my fiancé unhappy,
Perhaps.
I'll make the Wen family disappear for good.
Wen Wen, I'm going to kill you!
Mr. Pei.
Thank you for what you did today. If it weren't for you, I might never have gotten back my grandmother's jade pendant.
No need. If I hadn't gotten you involved, you wouldn't have suffered all this.
Getting tangled up with Wen Baozhu.
You're a victim in all this too.
Anyway, I consider you a friend now. As for what happened before, let's let bygones be bygones. Anyway, thank you so much. If you ever need my help in the future, I'll definitely do what I can. But you're so capable. You probably won't ever need my help.
I'm doing you a favor right now.
I don't want it to accept.
A loveless business marriage. You could keep pretending to be my girlfriend to help me ward off all these troubles. Name your price. As for the company, you'll be reinstated.
At your previous salary.
Maybe we should just forget it. You're such a catch. I'm sure there's no shortage of great girls around you.
I happen to know.
a master of jade restoration.
I can put you in touch with him. But his services don't come cheap. Besides, the master is quite elderly. He might not be able to wait for you for long.
Are you sure you won't reconsider?
As for Wen family,
They will definitely come looking to cause trouble for you. But don't be afraid.
as long as I'm around.
I will handle everything for you.
Okay, I agree.
here's to a successful partnership.
For now, stay at my apartment.
That way, commuting to work together won't raise any suspicions.
Oh my gosh. Wen Wan, what on earth were you just doing? Did you seriously think Pei Nanzhou was going to kiss you?
If there's anything else, let's talk tomorrow. Let's go.
Are you sure you don't need
Me to go in with you.
You don't get it.
A classic revenge comeback like this needs the proper build-up to feel satisfied. Once you see someone throw down their badge.
That's your cue to make an entrance.
How do you still have the nerve to show your face at the company?
You...
How dare a workplace bully like you show up here? Why wouldn't I dare?
Workplace bullying.
I wouldn't claim that title. I'm just happy the Pei Group.
Clean out. The ill-intentioned trash.
The entire company.
The trash that needs to be cleared out the most.
As you.
Spreading dirty rumors about colleagues just to get your way. And forming cliques. What? Are you raising an army to stage a coup?
Do you have any idea who I am? How dare you speak to me like that?
Believe it or not,
I can get Pei Nanzhou to fire you.
Who are you trying to scare?
let me tell you something.
Right now, at Pei Group,
I'm the one who calls the shots.
How come I didn't know?
When Pei Group changed its name to Jam.
President Pei, let me explain.
Darling, look at her. She bullied me while you were out of the office. She even said she kicked me out of the company.
She is the absolute worst of your unwanted admirers at work.
I'm cleaning her up for you. Consider it my gift to you.
No need to thank me.
Wen Wan.
Don't you dare slander President Pei in public. President Pei already has a fiancé. Someone like you doesn't stand a chance.
Fine, fine. I'm not worthy. And you're the perfect match. Happy now.
You want to be the mistress?
Yet you have the nerve to judge others.
I did not.
You couldn't even be a mistress if you tried. He doesn't even spare you a glance.
You... I...
Hey, look at her. She's so
Secretary Jiang.
I only gave you a job at this company out of respect for President Jiang. With your actual competence, you wouldn't have even made it into Pei Group. Pack up your things. Don't bother coming in starting tomorrow.
President Pei,
And don't threaten me with the cooperation. Between the Jiang family and the Pei Group, if President Jiang wishes, you can take the partnership and leave at any time. Scram, both of you.
Trust me, this is the perfect chance to establish your reputation as a married man at the company.
Come with me.
Hi.
So, how was it? My acting was pretty good, right?
Not bad. You got rid of my one-type suitors. And the spy sent by the client.
Thanks.
No need to be so polite between us.
As long as the money is right.
There's nothing I can handle.
Great.
Then I'll leave the collaboration with Mr. Jiang to you. Do it well, and you'll get a 500,000 bonus.
How does that stand?
But
Don't worry. If there's anything you don't understand, just ask.
I'll help you handle it. Don't move.
Someone is watching.
Leaving in such a hurry, Mr. Zhou.
Why don't we find a place to chat?
I have nothing to say to you.
What if it's about Wen Wan?
Still not interested.
Cut to the chase. I'm very busy.
I know you like Wen Wan.
And I want Pei Nanzhou.
Let's work together.
What do you say? Work together. I'm listening. It's simple.
I don't care how you do it. Just help me break up Wen Wan and Pei Nanzhou and create opportunities for me. As for Wen Wan, you can comfort her while she's heartbroken and make her fall deeply in love with you. For a playboy like Mr. Zhou, this shouldn't be hard, right?
Interesting. But why should I trust you?
Because we share the same goal.
But you are really not a good partner to work with. With your status, you don't deserve to marry into the Pei family at all. Besides, Pei Nanzhou is like a brother to me. Why would I ever harm him?
You needn't worry about that, Mr. Zhou. What I want is Pei Nanzhou himself.
Not the title of Mrs. Pei.
Since we are business partners, I can forgive Wen Wan and let it slide for now.
You must realize
She's nothing more than a discarded pawn of the Wen family. Getting rid of her would be quite easy.
You're right.
Our goals are indeed aligned.
Partnering with me is all gain and no pain for you.
I really can't think of no one.
Any reason for you to refuse? Then let me wish us in advance a successful partnership.
I refuse.
What?
Young Master Zhou, I suggest you think this over carefully.
Why go through all that trouble? Since you're willing to be a mistress anyway, I'm just as good as Pei Nanzhou. I quite like your type. The corporate elite woman. Why not consider me instead?
Young Master Zhou, I know exactly what kind of man you are. When it comes to playboys like you, I'm not interested. I suggest you reconsider my offer. I'll wait for your call.
Hello, Auntie. It's Yinghua.
Have you heard about the situation between Nanzhou and the Wens?
I've heard.
Nanzhou, that boy, is becoming more and more reckless. They're both girls from the Wen family. How different can they be? He rejects the legitimate heiress and chooses a bastard instead.
Exactly. I know what kind of spell.
Wen Wan has cast on Nanzhou.
I heard that for her sake. They even halted the project with the Wen family. That's a project worth hundreds of millions.
If that's so, I will discuss this with his father
and resolve this as soon as possible.
Don't worry too much. Take care of yourself. I'll visit you when I'm free.
No, Raj.
Sooner or later, Wen Wan will be mine.
Are you sure this will work?
I guarantee it.
Why isn't she back yet?
This time, I'm going to make sure.
She feels how I truly feel.
Oh, by the way,
look.
I've prepared a top-tier horror movie. Have you heard of the suspension bridge effect? When people are terrified and panicked, they are way more likely to fall for the person next to them. Watching a horror movie together is the perfect opportunity if Miss Wen gets scared tonight and is too afraid to sleep alone.
And you two, get out.
Sure thing.
Sorry.
The Zhang family's project was urgent, so I had to work some overtime.
Miss Wen. That was weird.
Why is Assistant Lu acting so strange? What were you guys talking about?
Nothing.
He's out of his mind.
Let's eat first.
Since we finished eating, do you want to watch a movie? Just to unwind. Assistant Lu said he picked it out.
Sure, you pick. I can actually go through these documents while watching.
Right.
You should watch it with me. I'm actually a bit scared. Okay.
For the August family banquet, make sure to bring back that.
Wen Wan girl.
You've been keeping on the side. I want to see what this little temptress is made of.
Mom.
That's a bit harsh. Why is nothing like those scheming girls. Wealthy heiresses are on another level.
I don't want... God.
Why wouldn't we?
Auntie.
We'll definitely be there on time tomorrow.
Why did you agree to that?
You have any idea that if you go, they'll probably make things hard for you.
I know. It's the classic trope at these wealthy family banquets. But for your sake,
I'm willing to do it.
as your contract girlfriend,
I'll shield you from
all the trouble of arranged marriages. No need to be too touched. This is all part of my job. Just leave it to me. I won't let you down.
When will she finally get the hint?
How dare he hang up on me?
And it's all because of that woman. Look how many important company matters he's neglected for her.
Come on, don't be angry.
Nanzhou.
He's probably just temporarily blinded. Once we meet tomorrow, we can talk some sense into him.
Tomorrow! We must break them up tomorrow!
The Pei family will absolutely not allow
a woman like her to marry in.
Wen Wan.
If you feel uncomfortable at any point, just let me know.
Don't worry, I'm a professional. This is a piece of cake.
Nanzhou. Why don't you go greet the guests? We will look after Miss Wen here. What? Are you afraid I'll bully Miss Wen? I only want to have a quick word with Miss Wen.
Then say it in front of me.
So you are that child of the Wens took in by mistake. I heard you've already been kicked out. Now, you don't even qualify as an adopted daughter of a minor family.
Yes, currently, I am. You no longer have anything to do with the Wen family.
My son is a prestigious CEO of Pei Corporation. He can make tens of millions in a matter of minutes. He's seen all kinds of women. What makes you think you are good enough for him? Don't you dare tell me it's true love. True love is only when you are equals. If you can only be his capped canary, you'd better learn your place soon. And stop holding my son back.
Do you think your mom will act like the classic evil rich mother-in-law
and throw 5 million at me to leave you?
But don't worry,
I have strong professional ethics. I will do my best to resist the temptation, but you'll have to compensate me with
a bonus.
My fragile little heart can't handle this.
What are you even thinking about?
You guys,
you've gone too far.
Are you even listening to me?
Mr. Pei, Nanzhou and I.
Nanzhou.
Don't try the same tricks you used on your mother.
Only it won't work.
Miss Wen.
You should take a look at this first, before making your declaration of true love.
Do you really think
that the Pei family's carefully nurtured successor will be captivated by you? Nanzhou is only with you to make it easier to acquire the Wen family.
Pei Nanzhou.
Is all of this true?
Wen, let me explain.
I did intend to acquire the Wen family.
But it has nothing to do with you.
Fine. You don't need to explain.
Uncle Pei is so scheming. To think they'd use this trick to drive us apart.
It's over. We are completely doomed.
I actually quite like Nan and little girl. She's very genuine and down to earth. So what? No matter how good she is, if she doesn't genuinely love,
Oh, Nanzhou.
I still won't approve.
Miss Wen.
Regarding this matter, the Pei family has indeed wronged you. But as long as you agree to leave Nanzhou and never have any contact
with him again, the Pei family is willing to
get
Pei Nanzhou, I believe in you. Even if you approached me with a purpose,
I still believe.
your feelings for me are real. Our feelings for each other cannot be measured by money. No one can keep us apart.
Just now, were you?
My acting was pretty good, right? The Oscars definitely owe me a golden statuette.
Don't worry.
As long as I'm around, no one can force you into an arranged marriage. I'll make sure you get your money's worth.
What you just said, was it just to complete the task?
Yeah.
Can we agree to pretend to be a couple?
What's wrong?
Did I not act well just now?
You acted very well, Miss Wen. You even fooled me.
Why did he get angry?
Why are you here, Wen Wan?
Where's Nanzhou?
I think I made
Pei Nanzhou angry.
I left first.
Why are you here too?
I heard you were coming to the Pei family today.
To meet his parents. I know all too well the mind games.
Oh, wealthy families.
I was worried about you.
So I came over to check on you.
Don't get handsy. If someone sees us,
Oh, my hard work will go to waste.
Little Wen Wan.
A guy like Pei Nanzhou has a complicated family background, and he's so unpredictable. He isn't worth all your efforts.
You know how I feel about you. I get it. I get it.
We're good bros, after all.
Anyway, I need to go after Pei Nanzhou first. I hope he doesn't dock my pay.
If you ever need anything, just let me know. You don't have to hold back with me.
No wonder Yingzhen told me about Nanzhou's little secrets.
When they were kids.
They were joined at the hip. Oh my god, it's a total showdown. Two guys fighting over one girl. The competition is so fierce, and Uncle Pei is even holding brother Nanzhou back. I bet Zhou Yuhua steal her away sooner or later. I heard he really knows how to woo women.
Honey, come over here.
I think that girl Wen Wan is actually quite nice.
I disagree. How can Nanzhou marry a fake heiress who is of no value to the Pei family?
So what if she's a fake heiress? I think she is genuinely loving and loyal. She is far better than those wealthy heiresses who do nothing but scheme all day without a shred of real affection.
Nonsense. Nanzhou's marriage affects the entire future of the Pei family. It cannot be taken lightly.
You stubborn old fossil! You only care about your own interests without ever considering our son's happiness.
Let me tell you, if you don't change your mind.
You're sleeping in the study from now on?
Utterly unreasonable.
You are impossible.
Uncle Pei.
Don't let a woman to affect your relationship with Auntie.
She's just been blinded by that girl.
She really is a troublemaker.
Actually, if you want Wen Wan out of the picture, there is a way.
I can't believe you're helping us.
Go against Nanzhou.
I thought your relationship with him
Had always been quite good. I'm doing this for his own good.
I'm no pendejo.
Eligible ladies from prestigious families.
Whether in background or ability, they are all a perfect match for Nanzhou.
Just give me the word, uncle.
And I'll arrange for them to meet immediately.
I leave this matter in your hands.
Boss.
Miss Jiang Ran of the Jiang family is here. She says she wants to see you.
Jiang Ran.
What is she doing here?
Long time no see, Pei Nanzhou. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm your new fiancé.
Pei Nanzhou for dinner tonight. Let's go.
When?
Let me explain.
Let me be the one to explain. Hello, Miss Wen Wan. I'm Jiang Ran. I'm Nanzhou's childhood friend. I just returned from abroad recently.
A childhood sweetheart just back from overseas. Isn't that the classic white moonlight trope? Could she be the reason why Pei Nanzhou refused the marriage alliance? It must be her.
With your looks and status,
How could you not have a girlfriend? Don't you have someone you like?
I do have someone I like. It's just that she hasn't realized it yet.
my engagement to Pei Nanzhou was arranged by Uncle Pei and my father. I thought to myself, I have to get married eventually anyway, so it doesn't really matter who it is. Nanzhou and I grew up together, and we have some history, so I agreed to it.
But your relationship with him
is something I'm well aware of, but I don't really mind. After all, in our social circle, mistresses are a dime a dozen. Rest assured, I won't force you to leave him.
Xiangra, stop talking nonsense.
Wen, Miss Jiang, you misunderstood between Pei Nanzhou and me. There is nothing like that going on.
It doesn't matter. But today, Pei Nanzhou won't be able to have dinner with you. After all, I just got back.
And for my welcome dinner?
The presence of my fiancé is indispensable.
Then I'll leave you two to catch up. I'll head out first. Bye.
Snap out of it.
You and Pei Nanzhou only have a professional arrangement. Falling in love with a client is a major taboo.
What are you doing? Is this some new face slimming exercise?
What are you doing?
Is this some new face slimming exercise?
Keep your hands to yourself.
That restaurant you posted on your moments. I've been wanting to try it for ages too.
Come with me, my treat.
I'm currently your fiancé, you know. If we go like this, wouldn't it be inappropriate?
Let's go.
Then let's drive there.
What's wrong?
Something on your mind?
You.
Don't tell me you're heartbroken.
No way. It's just that, before it could even start, it was already over.
Don't tell me it's because of Pei Nanzhou.
What's so great about that jerk? He's clearly engaged, yet he keeps leading you on.
He's just making enemies for you out of thin air.
Do you think any of those wealthy heiresses
Are easy to mess with.
That's not it.
We don't have that kind of relationship.
Never mind.
We're not in that kind of relationship. It's even better if you're not. Why don't you consider me instead?
Are you serious? We're not right for each other.
I've always seen you as just a friend. I'm leaving now.
I was just teasing you, of course.
I just don't want a good friend of mine to be mistaken for a mistress. If anyone out there
Gossips and calls you.
Pei Nanzhou's mistress again.
just use me as your shield.
Just say you're my girlfriend, and no one will dare to gossip.
No need to thank me.
Don't ever.
Make this kind of joke with me again.
Aren't you leaving?
Hurry up and take me home.
Sure. Go wait for me outside.
I'll settle the bill.
Mama, don't you dare leave! Let go of me. In public, like this. You trying to kidnap me again?
Look, Wen Wan. Mom knows she was wrong. Please forgive me. Can you talk to President Pei?
Ask him to show mercy.
Ask him to stop targeting the Wen family.
If this keeps up,
Our family will really be ruined.
Whether the family collapses or not.
What does that have to do with me? Didn't you?
Kick me out of the family long ago.
Although you're not my biological daughter, I still didn't mistreat you all these years, did I? What will it take for you to forgive me? Should I get on my knees for you?
In broad daylight.
Moral kidnapping.
Is this how you apologize?
It seems the Wen family isn't busy enough.
Since you still have time
to resort to underhanded tricks.
I didn't mean that.
When?
Mom is so sorry. Mom will make up for all these years and give you the compensation you deserve. I will give it all back to you.
let's go. Pei Nanzhou.
Where are you taking my girlfriend?
Young Master Zhou.
Did you just say Wen Man is your girlfriend?
Obviously.
With the Wen family's current status, you aren't qualified to know this just yet.
Pei Nanzhou's actual fiancée
It's from the family that stands shoulder to shoulder with the Pei. I'm talking about Zhang Ran, the eldest daughter of the Zhang family.
Actually, no.
I shouldn't say shoulder to shoulder.
What's Pei Nanzhou?
Acquires your Wen family. The Pei family will have
An even higher status than the Jin family.
you covet their family fortune. Play around between both of the Wen family's daughters.
Now that you've achieved your goal,
You moved on to.
A fiancé with an even more prominent status. Nanzhou, you're just as charming as you used to be.
Zhou Yinghuan, stop talking nonsense. With Pei Nanzhou's capability, if he wanted to acquire the Wen family, he would have done it long ago.
It was you.
You must have been the one who betrayed the Wen family. Even at a time like this, you are still defending them.
You really are an ungrateful wretch who can't be tamed.
I originally planned, out of respect for you raising Wen Wan,
For over a decade. For all those years.
Not to drive the Wen family to ruin.
But now it seems.
there's no need for that.
Just to achieve your own goals, you push Wen Wan into the line of fire.
Is this what you call love?
Let's go.
Young Master Zhou.
Young Master Zhou, please help me. If you help me, I promise to help you get Wen Wan.
Helping. Help you.
I'm not a soft-hearted as Pei Nanzhou.
But that daughter of yours.
Seems to have some looks. A marriage alliance is out of the question.
But if you introduce her to those
Older executives to be their mistress. Maybe she can help the Wen family. Buy some time.
If you won't let me live, then none of you will have it easy.
let go of me.
Wen Wan.
Are you still mad at me?
I can explain. My relationship with Jiangran won't affect us.
Your relationship with her, of course, won't affect us. After all, between us, it's just a boss-employee relationship.
Wen Wan.
Don't say that out of anger.
Why would I be spiteful? Since you've already found your true love, Mr. Pei, then our contract ends right here. Please settle my salary as soon as possible, Mr. Pei.
By the way,
For us to continue living together is no longer appropriate. I'll move out as soon as possible.
Pei Nanzhou.
Where are you taking my girlfriend?
So all this time,
You still only care about money.
Fine.
I won't bother you anymore.
Don't worry.
You'll get every penny. Even though Zhou Yinghuai is a bit of a jerk,
What is it?
actually makes sense.
Baozhu?
Tonight's gala is very important. You must seize this opportunity. As long as you can find a backer,
Our Wen family.
can hold on a little longer, things will definitely turn around then.
I know, Mom.
My poor Baozhu, you've suffered so much. It's all Wen Wan's fault. Seducing Pei Nanzhou and ruining your engagement. But that little darling won't have it easy either. After getting dumped by Pei Nanzhou, she actually had the nerve to make Zhou Yinghuai her rebound.
Mom. Did you say Wen Wan is with Zhou Yinghuai?
Yes.
Who do you think young Master Zhou is? He'll probably get tired of her in a couple of days and kick her to the curb.
When that happens,
Let's see who would still dare to marry her.
then maybe.
We still stand a chance.
Has the fever made you lose your mind? You're still dreaming about Pei Nanzhou. He's already engaged.
It's all about being a mistress anyway. So what does it matter who it is?
As long as I can keep Pei Nanzhou happy.
Maybe.
He'd be willing to let our family off the hook.
Fine, let's do it.
Drowning your sorrows in alcohol, Mr. Pei. Who are you putting on this show for?
Since when did you start monitoring my drinking, Miss Jiang?
Don't forget.
A real engaged couple. Our engagement is just part of our business partnership.
Who wants to control you anyway? You men are such a pain.
Something that could easily.
Be explained in one simple sentence. Yet you insist on playing the silent, devoted lover.
Are you starring in a mini-drama?
What is there to explain?
She doesn't care about me at all. To her, I'm just a roommate and a business partner.
You're the one who refused to speak up and chose to play this middle school secret crush game instead. Who else is there to blame?
Seriously though.
Although I'm really grateful to you, you will be willing to help me secure the Jiang family's inheritance and kick out my useless brother.
But as you grow,
I really can't stand watching this anymore. To help me, you know,
Driving your own wife away.
should I go talk to her for you? Fine. Keep playing tough. Then you can just cuddle your bottle and grow old alone.
Nanzhou, 哥哥, you're so drunk.
Let me take you home, okay? Sis, I already told you. Nanzhou was just playing around with you. See? Now that he's drunk, he's right in my arms.
Look at him.
give him back.
Is Miss Wen so desperate for a man that she's preying on drunk guys at a bar?
Who are you?
Mind your own business.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Jiangran.
I'm Pei Nanzhou's nominal fiancé and the owner of this bar. Miss Wen, surely you know that public spaces nowadays are all under surveillance.
Tell me.
If a video of the Wen family's heiress trying to take home a drunk guy gets leaked online,
What do you think would happen?
you're both from the Wen family, but you're nowhere near as good as Wen Wan.
He's harder to handle than a runaway pig. He looks so lean. But why is he so heavy?
Wen Wan, you can't just abandon me. Wen Wan.
What did you say?
But you are the one who started this. You can't just dump me.
For tomorrow morning's headlines, have you thought of a title yet? How about heir of the Pei group? Drunkenly laments being dumped.
How does that sound?
Wen Wan, you're heartless. You slept with her and just walked away. You have to take responsibility.
Who slept with you and ran away? Pei Nanzhou.
Is this how I raised you?
Where are your gentlemanly morals?
If you act like this...
How am I going to explain this to Wen Wan?
Auntie, it wasn't me.
Don't blame me. The one who took advantage of him was Wen Wan. Wait! Order it for me right away. 999 roses. I want to secure an official status for my son.
Wen Wan.
What are you doing here?
Auntie, what is all this?
I'm setting up my son's proposal scene.
Oh, I see. Then I'll get going.
I won't get in your way.
Wait.
How did I end up at home?
Serves you right.
Let's see if...
You dare to drink so much next time.
Let me tell you.
Last night, you were almost taken advantage of by Wen Baozhu. If it weren't for me, you'll be lying in a hotel bed right now, waiting for Wen Baozhu to cry and demand you take responsibility.
Thank you.
Don't flatter yourself. I didn't do it for you. I did it so our partnership could go smoothly.
Assistant Lu, what are you doing? You're acting so sneaky.
I'm not doing anything. Do I look sneaky?
Spill it.
Otherwise, say goodbye to this month's salary.
Actually, it's nothing much. It's just that Madam Pei went to the apartment to find Miss Wen. I'm not sure what it's about. But don't worry. Miss Wen is a professional after all.
A small matter like this
is easy enough to handle.
How did she find out? The address and the phone number.
Did you bring the stuff?
Ma'am?
I can't do anything to betray the boss.
But then again,
You are his mom. You definitely wouldn't do anything to hurt Mr. Pei.
Don't worry. Once it's done, I'll cover for you.
boss, I had no choice. Your mother just offered too much.
If my mom makes things difficult for Wen Wan,
You're fired.
You can't leave.
You have to give my son...
One last chance.
Auntie. Mom.
I forced Wen Wan to do all of this.
Please don't...
What is going on here?
Son, you came at just the right time. Wen Wan is leaving. Stop her, quick!
Auntie.
I've explained this to you many times. I'm just Mr. Pei's contract girlfriend. It's not real.
Forget it, Mom.
Let her go. Miss Wen, I'm sorry.
My mom caused you trouble.
You foolish boy.
Why are you so stubborn?
Just like your late father. How are you ever going to get a wife like this?
My dear.
Let me play something for you.
Take a look at this.
Before you decide to leave.
You have no heart. You slept with me and now you're running away. You have to take responsibility for me.
Mom.
When was this recorded?
You got drunk last night and confessed it all yourself.
Wen Wan.
My son is genuinely in love with you. You really must take responsibility for him.
When did I ever do that with you?
Pei Nanzhou.
Why are you throwing a drunken fit? What nonsense are you talking about? I never expected you to be this kind of person.
I'm not talking nonsense.
It was that night at the hotel 3 years ago. Except you forgot all about me. You even said I was so kissable.
Shut up.
When did I ever say that?
Auntie Pei.
I really don't want to
Interfere in anyone else's relationship.
Why don't we just forget about it? If you need any compensation, I'll pay for it.
You brat.
Hurry up and explain this.
I am not marrying Zhang Ren. That was only a way to get her father to hand over the inheritance.
Since you put it that way...
Have you consulted Miss Jiang Ran?
Could it be that
The Wen family is also a part of
your plan?
Let me tell you, I'm just an ordinary person. I have nothing for you to plot against.
I can vouch for that.
My engagement to Pei Nanzhou is just a business partnership.
Although the Jiang family can't compare to the Pei family.
Wants to snatch the Jiang family from me.
It's not impossible.
Besides, I'm not interested in him at all.
Now that our partnership is over, I can dump him at any moment. Compared to these lousy men,
I might be more interested in you. If you really don't want to accept Pei Nanzhou的话, why don't you consider me instead?
When did you even get here? Could you not add to the chaos right now?
Wen Wan,
I don't expect you to give me an official status right now. At least don't avoid me.
just because of a misunderstanding. At least
Give me the same chance as Joy.
different treatment, I guess.
Are you sure? Wen Wan just rejected me completely. If you were in my shoes,
By now she'd have told you to.
Never mind then.
At least I behaved better.
Wen Wan,
You've already been my fiancé for over 20 years.
besides you,
No one else would want me. You have to take responsibility for me.
So, please marry me.
I stunned.
Say something. Didn't you say yesterday that you liked Pei Nanzhou?
Shut up! When did I ever say that?
What did she say yesterday?
Does she like me?
That's wonderful. You two should get married right away, before my son ruins things again and scares my sweet daughter-in-law away.
What are you guys talking about?
what exactly did you say last night?
Do you really like me?
Wen Wan,
What kind of wedding would you like?
Traditional Chinese or Western style?
A pure-hearted second lead. A real man.
Hey, don't leave.
We're childhood friends after all.
Let me buy you a drink to drown your sorrows.
wait, don't go.
Wait for me.
I'll go get drunk with you.
Why?
Nanzhou is mine. The wedding can only be mine.
This one, these two,
And these as well? I'll take them all.
wrap them up, charge it.
Thank you, Auntie.
Why are you still calling me auntie?
I feel like we're still missing something.
Jewelry, don't you girls?
Love shiny things.
I'll take all of these.
I haven't picked out a wedding gift for Wen Wan yet.
My mom is really something.
Since she already gave gifts, what should I give her?
Aside from diamonds and jewelry, what else do girls like?
Anything would be great. I'm sure Miss Wen will love it.
Those tacky things?
How could they be worthy of my Wen Wan?
Damn capitalists.
Who in the world?
Would dislike such tacky things.
What are you muttering? Don't forget.
To double check the proposal venue, I want to give Wen Wan the absolute best.
Yes, sir. What are you doing?
Don't touch my Baozhu!
Don't touch my jewelry! You've already kicked us out of our house!
This house, which belongs to the Wen family,
And all of the Wen family's property
including everything inside.
have already been mortgaged.
But even that is not enough.
We hope Miss Wen will work hard in the future to pay off the remaining debt as soon as possible.
As for these pieces of jewelry, we will auction them off.
President Pei has instructed us that all the proceeds will go toward compensating Miss Wen.
Please pack up and leave as soon as possible.
I have a surprise and something important to tell you. See you at the restaurant.
See you at the restaurant entrance.
And he calls himself a CEO. His surprise is so easy to guess.
Since he's proposing,
Shouldn't I dress up a bit?
what if someone takes photos?
Wen Baozhu, what are you doing here?
Could you lend me a coat?
I'll pay you back once I have the money.
Alright, wait here for me.
Naive.
Why isn't she here yet?
Don't bother waiting. She's not coming.
Wen Baozhu.
What are you doing here?
Aren't those Wen Wan's clothes?
Why are you?
Do I look good? 南州哥哥
Nanzhou 哥哥.
You're not thinking of looking for Wen Wan, are you? She's already achieved her goal by getting close to you.
She won't show up again.
What did you say?
Wen Wan only got close to you
Just to use you?
to get her hands on the Wen family's fortune and get revenge on us.
She lied to you. That's impossible. You don't believe me.
Then try calling her right now.
See if she answers. If I'm not mistaken, she's already on a flight with Zhou Yinghuai, running away together.
The number you have dialed is temporarily unavailable. Please try your call again later.
Speak.
Where's Wen Wan?
What did you do to her?
Strangle me if you have the guts.
Strangle me. And you'll never find out
Where Wen Wan is.
What do you want?
As long as you don't hurt Wen Wan.
You can name your terms.
I want you to marry me. Don't be so quick to reject me. If you don't agree,
Wen Wan might be in serious danger.
think about it carefully. Nanzhou 哥哥.
Fine, I agree.
I can agree to that. But the Pei family is a prominent one after all.
If you want to marry me, you'll have to wait at least half a year.
However,
We can get engaged first.
On one condition.
You must ensure Wen Wan's safety.
fine. But I don't trust you.
From now on,
You must live with me. And publicly.
you must acknowledge.
Me as your fiancé.
Only then can I be sure.
You won't back out.
Fine, fine.
What are you trying to do? Let me go.
to squeeze the last bit of value out of you, of course. I was the respected Mrs. Wen. Because of you, I've become a despised kidnapper everyone wants locked up. I raised you all these years. And this is how you repay me.
You could have rebuilt your life after bankruptcy.
But becoming a kidnapper.
Was your own choice. Ending up like this today is the price you pay for all your evil deeds.
Fine.
I take you to see a good show.
There are plenty of guest rooms.
I won't bother playing host, Miss Wen.
What are you doing?
I've changed my mind.
Simply moving into the Pei mansion. How does that show President Pei's sincerity? Why don't we do this? Let me have your child.
Don't be so quick to refuse. I have absolutely nothing left to lose now.
If I lose my mind,
I can't guarantee that Wen Wan won't get hurt.
Originally, we just wanted to kidnap you, to find a way out. But Baozhu is the smart one. She's going straight for becoming Mrs. Pei. Once she has his child, forget about a small ransom. The entire Pei family will be ours. After all, men, when a woman throws herself at them, how could they possibly refuse?
It looks like you
have no use left anyway.
Don't push your luck.
Just behave yourself and prepare
To become Mrs. Pei.
Don't forget, I have you in my hands too. If Wen Wan gets hurt, and you push me too far, there's no telling what I might do.
Is it taken care of?
Don't worry, Wen Wan will never have the chance
to return to the Pei family.
or stand in your way.
If you don't want Wen Wan to get hurt, then at tonight's engagement banquet, you'd better cooperate with me.
Congratulations, CEO Pei and Miss Wen. You two are truly a match made in heaven.
Indeed, indeed.
Miss Wen, you may not know me, but your father and I are old friends. We'll have to count on you.
To look after us in the future.
Of course, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you all for coming today to my engagement banquet with Nanzhou. Our wedding is in a few days.
Please make sure to join us. With your blessings, we will surely stay together forever.
I wouldn't be so sure. Wen Baozhu.
Something you stole.
How could it possibly last?
How is this possible?
Impossible. How can you possibly be here?
Did not tell you to throw her into the sea.
How is she here?
I thought it was just a kidnapping, and you'd only get a few years in prison.
Who knew it was attempted murder? And you just confessed to it yourself.
What is going on?
I thought this little cutie could still fetch some money. So I sold her to young Master Zhou, who knew he'd be so useless that he couldn't even keep an eye on one girl.
Don't talk rubbish.
I was just infiltrating enemy territory.
Rescuing the victim.
What do you mean buying?
Officer.
I want to report them for an additional charge. For slandering a hero like me.
Wen, I'm your mother. You can't just abandon me.
It was all about you.
She forced me to do it.
I'm innocent. As long as you forgive me.
You old hag. What nonsense are you talking about?
If it weren't for you,
I would have already
married brother Nanzhou.
I will never forgive you.
What's more, I will have the Pei family's entire legal team
Prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law.
Stop it. I still have documents to read. It's all Wen Baozhu's fault.
with all the trouble she caused.
I've fallen so far behind on my work.
Wan, while you were gone, you have no idea how much I missed you.
An engagement is still a marriage.
In a way, tonight is our wedding night.
You can't possibly on our wedding night.
Leave me out in the cold again.
Is this brat going to make a move or what?
At this rate.
When will we ever?
Your son. He's as useless as his late father.
Why are you dragging me into this again?
Something's happening.
A grandson. A granddaughter is fine too.
I'm not picking